Hello everyone and welcome to Vulgar Professionals. My name is Brayden and with me today is Alex.
What up?
And Michael.
How's it going?
We're here, we're not queer, I don't think.
Well,
I've been
hang
watching
on,
a show with that.
We could flip a coin on Michael.
Oh,
Well, thanks.
Yeah, we're a progressive bunch here.
I'm kidding, Michael. We
Sorry
know
if I offended anyone just then. What have you guys been watching? Jumping straight in.
We're jumping straight in.
We're missing
I'm
all the
doing
guff.
fine, by the way. Thanks for asking.
Well,
I always ask you
and-
how you're doing.
Did I ask?
No.
I can't remember.
No.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, big week. I've been watching a bunch of random stuff this week. Started a new show, a little show. You know, not many people have heard of it. It's called Orange Is the New Black. You guys heard about this?
I think I've heard of it.
Somewhere, maybe.
Apparently,
Yeah.
6 seasons I've done already, and how have I just found out till now?
Oh,
I know,
God,
right?
who
It's
knows?
on, it's on Netflix.
Okay, that got
I
me.
think that's what it's called.
How is it?
It's much better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. Wait, so have you started from the beginning? Or have you been watching it before and you're now watching season 6?
Nah, starting from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
This
Yeah.
is
Okay, cool. Because didn't it just came out, didn't
yeah,
it?
season 6 just came out. Well, my
Yeah.
sister and her boyfriend have been watching it.
So
So
you sort
I
of
was just like,
got a little bit
oh
from
yeah, I
it from
get
there.
into it. Cool theme song.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I haven't heard the theme song.
I don't think I have
pretty
either.
dope.
I've heard about the entire show from a co-worker of mine.
It's all like there's a lot of boobs. A lot of lesbian
Yes.
things happening.
Yeah.
But makes prison look not half bad.
You're like, man, yeah, I could do this.
But they're not in max where I'm up to. So maximum security
yeah,
prison. So
it's very
I guess,
different.
Yeah.
Especially
I
American
I
ones.
have a tweak that I would make with the show though.
Yeah?
This is spoilers for it, like not major spoilers, but halfway through the first season, they always mention this thing that happens if they like mess up. It's called you'll get sent to SHU, which is solitary confinement.
Yeah.
Where it's basically you're in a room, you have no idea how, like no windows,
Yeah.
and the lights always stay on, so you have no idea how everything's passing.
Like time of day
God,
and
like
shit,
it's not
yeah.
even dark, it's just lights
It's
on.
just
all
lights
the
on
time.
all the time.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like it was freaking me out. I'm like, I actually got scared for this. Anyone that was going to SHU, because all you heard was stories about SHU, and I was like, I hope they keep the rest of the show and they never show SHU. Like they never show what happens if you go to the SHU,
Yeah.
and then they did. And I was just like, oh.
It's just like, oh, okay.
Because like this whole like the whole like
The whole idea of it
mystery,
being
like,
scary.
the
'cause, like,
idea the idea of it's better than it like
exactly
actually was like.
some like a person just like, oh, a girl two rooms down from me at SHU ate a rat, and I was just
Jesus.
like, what? And then they showed it. I was like, it's not that bad.
Okay, hold up. How did a rat get into solitary
So
confinement?
much stuff comes into this show. It's what have you been watching, Mike?
I started watching that Netflix documentary, Last Chance U.
Never heard of it.
Ooh, yes.
It's
you?
it's a football, like American football
Okay.
Yeah.
document. Like it's about a community college in
America.
Mississippi. I think the first two parts are like about this East Mississippi community college or whatever. It's like where people that have like messed up their like top college or whatever, or I don't know, like messed up drugs, been to prison or something. Like
Yeah.
it's a place they can go for a semester or two, play football, get their diploma, and like give themselves another chance to get back to a college. And it's really interesting.
It's a doc.
Yeah.
So it's like legit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
actually
it's like
really
full
sick.
seasons as well. It's great.
And there's one that just came out where they've changed they've moved to place in Kansas. I haven't made it to that like part of it yet. I'm still on part 2. But yeah, it's actually really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember when it first came out and I watched the trailer and I was like, man, I cannot wait to watch this. And then I completely
Yeah,
missed it.
Happens with a lot.
Yeah.
That's all about. I've been watching.
Well,
So you've been watching?
I've been watching. I rewatched Infinity War because
You've been watching more stuff, yeah.
Yeah, I rewatched Infinity War because it came out to digital download,
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Hold up?
Huh?
Does it hold up?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's still just as enjoyable and everything.
Yeah.
And it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's probably one of the best of the year.
Well, last chance you reminded me, and while I didn't watch it this week, I just want to mention this show because it's amazing.
It's not the Snoop Dogg show, is it?
It's Snoop Dogg, Coach Snoop.
God,
Oh my
damn it.
god. It is so good.
What is this?
Okay, let me blow your mind. So
Elevator pitch it.
Snoop Dogg is actually in charge of like a team in a like youth football league in California, and he is like full on hardcore coach mode, and it's just Snoop Dogg walking around going, "Oh, come on, you little," and like mother. and it's
Great
perfection.
censoring. Self-censoring.
Thank you. Yeah.
I reckon I need to see this because like
Honestly.
all I can ever imagine is just being like like really chilled out, dude.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
smoked out of his mind.
Pass the ball.
It's 100% that.
Can you guys score a touchdown?
It's so good. Honestly, watch it.
I reckon
it's
I
amazing.
have to do that.
All right, that's good. What else have you been watching?
I saw Mamma Mia.
So did I've seen
I
it once.
dragged Michael to go see it.
Yeah.
We watched the first one the night before,
Yeah.
Aw, cute.
And we also watched Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Never seen that before.
No,
which is one of my favorite films. I
Pretty
don't,
good.
don't know why. I've always liked it.
It's a bit weird.
really like
It is a bit weird.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a weird one.
But Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2.
Which one's better?
Oh,
Which one's better? I know my answer changed from last week because I saw it 3 more times.
I really liked it, but I enjoy both. But I reckon I like 2.
Yeah, 2's so good. I like
What was that?
That was like,
It was
like a
It's like
slight
he also
stroke in the
forgot
middle.
what he was gonna say after.
2 was.
No, I'm actually looking at your tripod thing that's about to fall off the table.
Oh,
It
no,
is
it's
on the very
not.
edge.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
That was distracting me the whole time. It's just it's a better made film.
Yeah.
The editing's better, the camera work's better, the whole story structure of the film is better. In the first one, I just say the first one doesn't give a fuck because
But it's like it's straight from like
It's a
like
musical
theater to
adaptation.
movie. It's like there's people just randomly
they
popping up out of
pop into
places.
song. They just pop into song with
Yeah.
no context at all.
Yeah. So
Whereas in the second one, it's
Second
more
one,
but it
Yeah.
flows. It flows.
Okay, that's
So it's
good.
a lot better. And I think one of the reasons why it flows better than the first one is because you have 2 separate stories going at the same time. So
Right.
when you're kind of getting a little bit like, okay, this is starting to go on for a little bit.
Yeah.
Then swap to present day. And you're like,
It had
okay, yeah, I'm
good
back in.
pace.
But like
Pacing.
because they just made the, like also like they just wrote they wrote this one. It's not
Yeah.
taken from theater. They've been able to make it flow like with the songs and
Yeah.
stuff.
And Dominic Cooper's great.
It's also just really enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like I'd recommend seeing it. I know
Didn't you guys-
I know Alex would.
You guys also did a review of a movie, didn't you?
No.
Between last episode and this episode.
Nope.
No,
Didn't
we,
you?
we never got around
Never
to
got
that.
around
Oh,
to
really?
that. No.
Or do we want to talk
We've
about
had
it
very
now?
busy schedules.
Oh, are you
Yeah,
still going to do a
basically.
review for it? Can we expect a review in the future?
Is it too late now?
I
Or
reckon
should we
it's
just
too
talk about it in here?
Talk
I'll
about
talk
it
about
here.
it here.
All right, so we went to an advanced screening of Mission Impossible Fallout Now. It's been out for nearly a week now.
I've seen it twice now.
Yeah, I've seen it 4 times. Yes, 4 times.
4 times.
It's probably my favorite film of the year,
It's really
just in front of Mamma Mia.
Oof.
it's
Dude,
really good.
my top 3 films are the polar opposites of each other. It's Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Oh, not Ghost Protocol. Fallout.
Fallout.
Damn.
We went back to 2014, guys. It's Mission Impossible Fallout, Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and Hereditary.
God damn.
So it's just such
Hardcore
power.
action film, musical, horror.
Damn. That's insane.
But
Hey, even my 4th, Isle of Dogs, animated.
yeah, and then
and
Love Simon.
5th is just
and 6th.
Yeah, Infinity War probably.
I was gonna say I was
or
waiting for
Quiet
Infinity
Place.
to
Or
pop up.
Quiet Place.
Oh man, so I love Quiet Place.
Yeah, Quiet Place is really good.
But
Alright,
anyway,
let's
back
get
to
away
Mission
from my
Impossible.
Yeah, this film like it just starts and it doesn't stop. This film,
That's what you want.
I could have watched another 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Damn.
it already goes for 2.5 hours, but it doesn't feel like that. You could
Oh, that's
sit
long.
there,
Yeah.
but you could still sit there for another half an hour, and
Honestly,
it wouldn't feel
we
that
got
long.
to the part where like it was the last act, and I was just in my head. I was like, okay, so when after they finish this sequence, then they're gonna have to fight him 1-on-1, and then I was just like, oh no, this is the last sequence. We're already here.
Oh, this is it. This
Yeah.
is the end.
Yeah, it kind of just like when you realize it's the final scene, it's kind of like, huh, all this shit has happened, and we're here now.
I
but-
broke down all the action scenes.
broke
of the
down?
film. Broke down all the
It
action.
is.
Yeah.
It's over.
It's awesome though. I would. The action scenes are. This is how many, and each one of them is iconic in a way to me now.
Yeah.
Where number one's a Halo jump.
Jesus.
First,
okay.
Tom Cruise is the first actor to perform a Halo jump
Wow, really?
on camera.
That's cool.
Yep. For all those who don't know what a Halo jump is, it's
high
high
altitude,
altitude, low
opening.
Yeah, high altitude, low opening. Then you got the bathroom fight scene with arm cocking Cavill.
My God.
Oh, that's just that is one of my favorite things.
And it happens twice. If you look in the mirror, it goes to a shot of the guy who's doing it too, and you can see him doing the mirror first, and then it cuts to him actually doing it. So you got a double cock in there for all those who want to watch
Oh
carefully.
man, love me a Henry Cavill double cock.
I love a double cock, or as we call him, John Hamm. Oh, I also saw that's another film I saw. I saw Beirut with John Hamm.
Oh yeah.
It's good. Never heard of it and just went to go see it. It's pretty good. Anyway, Mission Impossible.
So what after the bathroom scene?
After the bathroom scene, it is
the private room.
Yeah, it's the nightclub where they have their little scuffle, but that's more basic. Then you've got...
Takes a really weird turn where Simon Pegg gives Tom Cruise a lap dance.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, then it goes into like a little kind of little type of heist thing. They have to retrieve something that is being guarded heavily.
Yeah.
And that goes from a truck chase to a motorbike chase to a car chase.
Does each come out of the other?
No.
Oh, that'd be great.
I wish. And then they go to... Where do they go after that?
Where's the scene where he broke his leg?
Oh, that is... Next part. The rooftop chase in London.
There we go.
Where you see him break his leg. They keep the shot in. You see him limping away off camera.
Oh, shit, really?
Yep.
Oh, that's so even... That's even better.
And then it ends with... Then there's just a helicopter chase. And Tom Cruise floating that helicopter 100%.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he got his helicopter license and everything.
This guy's insane.
Yeah, he does everything. Everything he did in the film was himself.
Yeah,
which is why I love these movies, and the movie's just awesome.
That's mind blowing.
I love Tom Cruise.
Man, Normally, I think he's just he's guy with short man's disease.
Yeah,
and he's got a crazy attitude and stuff. But you've just sold me on him, really.
He already knew.
But from that helicopter scene, it goes to a full fist fight on a cliff.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That sounds
my
awesome.
god! Yeah. Oh my god! I went to Janice.
That good?
Yeah.
God damn.
And what's your favorite line of the movie, Joe? I know you've repeated it a lot.
Same old Ethan.
Oh my god.
Good line. I wait for it every time. They build up to it too.
How was Simon Pegg? I love Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg's funny. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He. No, some people said he took a backseat. I thought he was as much as he needed to be in the film.
Who was your standout though?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
No, Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
I adored Henry Cavill in this film. He's awesome. The mustache.
Was it worth it? Does it for me.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
I just think it's funny how Justice League crashed and burned. Now they're these guys that deny that are just going, yeah, woo,
they're like,
it's
woo!
worth it.
Great work, guys.
But the funny thing was, I'm not sure you guys heard about this, is that they denied taking Cavill off for reshoots, and then Justice League shot their reshoots. A little bit after that, Tom Cruise broke his ankle. They had to shut down filming of Mission Impossible for like a couple months. So
Jesus Christ.
Braden, what have you been watching this week?
I have been watching something mainly. I've been watching two things. One is oh god, its name has completely escaped me now. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
What's the other
anyway,
one?
The other one is actually going to be my recommendation for the next episode.
So should we stop?
So that'll be at the end of the episode.
Oh yes, we have a new segment, Braden.
Yes.
Would you like to talk about the segment?
So we're going to be recommending a movie every single episode. Every single movie or TV show, I should say.
Oh, we're doing TV shows too.
At least first steps or something like that, because that's what I'm about to do at the end of the show.
Oh, he's already breaking protocol.
I know. Yeah, I'm breaking my ghost protocol. So basically, we're going to be recommending movies or first episode.
Now I'm about to go Rogue Nation on your ass.
God damn.
And Michael's going to suffer from a fallout of this friendship.
God damn it. So we're going to be... Every single thing we recommend is going to be on Netflix. So if anybody's listening at home, you'll be able to listen to it.
Watch it.
You'll be able to watch it and watch it along and be prepared by the next episode.
And then the next episode we'll talk about it. We have one which Alex prepped us for this episode.
Yeah.
We'll speak about that.
We'll talk about that later.
We're going to get to that in a minute.
Good movie.
But yeah. So that'll be coming up. It's going to be a really cool homework segment.
Yes, so we'll recommend it at the end of an episode, and then you'll have the 2 weeks we go on break. First episode where we took a 2-week break, by the way.
Hell yeah, fortnightly show.
Hell yeah.
We're sticking to the plan.
Yeah. Alex just punched my desk.
Yeah. So we'll
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's really going to give us an opportunity to watch stuff we wouldn't normally watch.
I feel like we're not necessarily going to choose bad movies. I feel like it would be So, like, choosing a bad movie, some fun sometimes, like, kind of shit on it, but a good movie every now and again would be pretty cool.
My movie this week, I kind of just went for one from my childhood.
Yeah, which is fair.
It's a super enjoyable one.
Yeah, it's one I haven't visited in a while.
We're gonna have some good stuff, some bad stuff, some funny
we're
bad
gonna have
stuff.
some bad stuff.
We're gonna have some really quality stuff, some really not quality stuff. Move on. Was that the wrap
That's
it
your
up?
move on symbol.
You're gonna give me my Oscars music?
Let's talk about the limited movie news we have.
Yeah, this movie news, this week of movie, well, at least 2 weeks of movie news, I've said that before, has been all about James Gunn.
Yeah, and, what Kurt Russell came out saying, people are just being way too sensitive.
All of the Guardians released a statement, and they all signed it.
A full statement.
Full statement, legit. And
the big one I've seen is Dave Bautista.
The news that happened yesterday or today, or one of them.
That would be it.
That he's saying that, look, he did this, and props to him because he's handled this very professionally. Maybe some of his wording wasn't the right thing, calling them Nazis. But what he basically said, he goes, if James Gunn doesn't come back, I'm going to try to get out of my contract. If I can't get out of my contract, I'm going to complete it, but I'm not in support of this. And I'm
so he's probably just going to half-ass everything.
And that is purely if it's his script.
It's just that too. Yeah. And also if they rehire him, I guess too.
Well, yeah, if they rehire him, I imagine he'll be back in.
But what I'm worried, because if they say, all right, you're gone, they call him on his bluff and he actually leaves. Guardians Without Drax.
Yeah.
But
that affects like future Avengers and
all of it.
But this news just came out today. So
yeah, I imagine Disney is a house on fire at the moment.
But I'm also imagining, what about the other Guardians members? Are they gonna?
What if they all did it?
Yep. Because I would imagine that. If Chris
one
Pratt might.
Yeah, if one's gonna do it, at least a couple of them will do it.
Oh no! Now it's getting sad because now I can imagine Disney just straight up cutting Guardians 3. Yeah. Because thinking about it, even plot wise,
and
they could.
Yeah, because they can just.
But then what happens to
Rocket
MCU
But
and stuff?
Warlock isn't important to Infinity War anymore, so it's okay. It's like you teased something in the universe, but now we're just not going to see it.
Yeah.
There's no actual plot lines to tidy up or anything.
I'd rather they get rid of the Guardians and have a half-assed Guardians 3.
Oh yeah,
because
with a
after 2, if they can come back strong with a 3, it'd be great. But I'd rather nothing than
especially with this controversy now.
My whole thing with 2 was that the things I do like about 2 is that the characters felt consistent and everything.
Yes.
And I enjoyed the characters. It's just the film they were in I didn't like.
Yeah, it was just the story and stuff.
But if you get a new, like we said in the last episode, the only person I would want to come back and yet still would feel super weird if Taika Waititi came and did it.
Yeah. It would be very weird, and it would be obviously tonally different.
If he did come and do it, I wonder how Batista would react because.
So these characters are they are so uniquely written.
Yeah.
This I have a feeling you'll be able to tell if someone else wrote the script.
Even when you look at the awkward characters in both films, in Korg and Drax, they're very different at the basis. So
that's been shooken up the movie world this week.
Shooken.
And they announced that it's unlikely they're going to hire Gunn again.
Yeah.
But then that moves on to the whole with Johnny Depp. They're going ahead with Pirates 6?
Yeah, they're doing Pirates 6.
Jesus.
If Johnny Depp can beat up his ex-wife now and
get away with it and keep making these movies.
Make money from Pirates 6, and that's recent, and that's something he's done.
James
Gunn, not recent, but
James Gunn writes a tweet 10 years ago, gets fired from his job now. Johnny Depp keeps getting jobs.
Yeah, and
he's abusive.
Anyone else more recently just see Johnny Depp and you go ew?
Yes.
Yeah, I used to love him.
Even Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, I used to love Johnny Depp.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, but Pirates is Disney as well.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're saying.
So let's not even focus that the person who made Disney, Mr. Disney, was a massive racist. Anyway.
I feel like they're just trying to protect their images like this. So
we're family,
family sort of thing. Yeah.
But we
can't have anyone doing anything bad in their past.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to move on? Because
Yes.
I get frustrated.
We're going to
thinking
get bogged
about
down in
this.
this, and I'm sure we'll have to keep talking about this for the next couple of fortnights anyway.
Yeah,
Alright.
until something's made of it.
Until a definite thing has happened.
Yeah.
Alright, Venom trailer.
Ooh.
There's some mixed opinions
Do we
here.
have? I assume I'm
you go.
very negative. I assume you're very positive,
Not very,
but you're positive.
but I'm keen.
Are you just in
I'm
the
just
middle?
sitting there. I'm
Switzerland?
not amazingly hyped for it, but I'm
Yeah.
not. It's not like I don't care. It's
I've
like I
very
want to
much
see
gone
it.
to. I don't care.
I
want to
Really?
See
Yeah.
it.
You've gone
but-
to you don't want to see it.
I will see it, but I'm just.
Like you're not hyped at all. Like
I'm gonna go in
You're
there.
not fussed.
with the
yeah.
with like really low expectations and
Yeah,
stuff.
We'll start with the negative view, because I want us to bounce off some points. What makes you feel that way about it?
like a turd in the wind. What the hell?
I love it.
First of all, a turd can't move in the wind. I'm not sure if they know the density and the weight of a turd. That's not going to get some airspeed velocity.
Here. Let's just not
Okay.
get scientific.
So first of all,
Avoiding physics.
Look, maybe it's just a shitty trailer,
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
opinion, because
Didn't you say the CG looked a bit?
CG looks unfinished.
I thought it would still look better than the last trailer though.
That one of the worst shots in that whole CG thing, that like of the whole thing,
Yes.
was him and Riot fighting, and you can see their bodies in the symbiote.
Also for the fact that
you
it
can't
only...
know, you don't know what's happening either.
Yeah.
And Riot
Oh.
looks like Venom.
Yeah.
So too much like Venom.
Yeah. Oh.
Venom needs the spider thing
No,
Yeah,
but
on
you,
his chest,
You
yeah.
have you know the reason why that.
because they want to differentiate from.
Also because it hasn't connected with Spider-Man yet,
Okay.
which is how he actually gets the white.
I thought Tom Holland was gonna be in this film.
Apparently, who knows? But yeah. So that's how Venom gets the white spider
Okay.
on his chest, is because it first connected with Spider-Man, copies the chest.
Yeah.
Um.
It's just also, and this is what they've done for the trailer. It's not going to be the film, but Tom Hardy's dialogue over the trailer, you can tell that dialogue has just been cut from a bunch of different sentences he's made and put together.
That's
Sounds
not a good
terrible.
way
Like,
to do it.
does it line up with like what people are saying or anything?
It's
Like
just-
lip syncing?
Not at all. But
No,
like,
it's not good.
even-
And you can
even
barely
get-
hear him talk.
get him in the booth. Get him to record a short monologue.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah, surely it's not that. Like, right, if they want to try keep it like secretive and stuff, I'm sure he'd be happy to come in.
Yeah.
I don't know, spend a minute saying something.
Get paid $1,000 times 500 and just record some VO. Goddamn. But I really enjoyed it just because it looks ridiculous now.
Yeah, it's...
No, but the other thing you got to remember, and I didn't think about this until well after I watched this trailer, this is an R-rated film.
There hasn't been a Red Band trailer, which is what's in the
I know.
movie.
They need to do a Red Band
Exactly.
So
trailer.
wait,
Like
when's the
Deadpool
release
and
date for
Logan
it?
did. October.
Yeah.
October.
Deadpool and Logan both.
Deadpool and Logan,
released
both
Red
green
Band
and
trailer.
red.
Yeah.
We
fact
need.
that-
So I feel like right now we just need one.
Because it's reaching the point where now you're not fussed about it.
Yeah, I liked the second trailer where you saw some of Venom. Like the whole thing when Venom comes out his shoulder and talks.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It cool in theory, shitty in execution.
Yeah,
Oh,
it just doesn't.
it
It just
looks
doesn't
super weird.
look
No,
right.
Mainly for the fact that when they did it, it was Venom talking dialogue, but it wasn't that bit.
Yeah.
And then also the fact it didn't stay on it long enough.
Yeah.
So you saw him come out the arm and look at him. Venom was talking from some other scene in the audio, and then he went to talk, but it didn't match the audio, and then it cut.
It's just
It's very poorly put together.
Yeah,
Bad
great work,
trailer.
guys.
But I like the second Venom trailer a lot.
Yes.
Where the one that they're still playing in theaters, and I'm like, I just want it to be like that.
Yeah, it's like, do that instead of suddenly becoming very...
I'm hoping they kind of get their stuff together.
some weird humor in it.
Yeah.
So we can hope they pull together and.
I liked them showing Venom talking, though.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see that, and I saw it, and I was
Hey,
like, yes,
I
good.
still look. At the
Okay.
moment, Topher's my boy.
But Riot's, massive,
Axe arms.
arms in the entire room, sick as hell.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
I just want to see some people get killed.
Yeah. Oh, and we're definitely going to be
We're
seeing
keen.
that.
Keen.
We need a Red Band trailer. That's what we're all
It's too late
agreeing
now. We
on.
won't get one.
That's... Oh,
We'll get TV spots. That's all we'll get
Jesus.
now. We've had
Friggin-
3 trailers. Had a teaser. We've had trailer 1. And we've had trailer
Sony,
2
you
now.
got it. You got it so close.
You know,
and by so
Sony
close,
can't
I mean
market
you
shit.
were very far away
So,
from getting
you-
close.
You guys remember Amazing Spider-Man 2, right?
Yeah.
They showed the last shot of that in the trailer.
Yep. Grab it, guys.
They're notorious for making shitty trailers.
Grab it, guys.
Like, Amazing Spider-Man 1 promised this whole story with Peter's parents.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Then number 2 promised, hey, we're going to do that story, but it's going to be the second one. Nothing
at all.
But Into the Spider-Verse.
And hang on, Topher Grace is really excited for the film too.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love Topher Grace.
Nice.
He's in a new movie that's coming out soon I want to see. It's called Black Klansman.
Oh, yes! That looks amazing!
Yeah, how good does that look?
Oh, can we talk about that trailer?
Yeah, it's a cool trailer, isn't it?
Oh, it's sick!
I can't wait for it. I don't know if it's coming out this week or next week.
All white America.
Oh my god.
That's so good.
Get keen.
Wait, when does that come out?
It either comes out this week or next week. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
I can't find a definitive release.
Okay, I was about to say, I'll have a sus.
From what I've seen on IMDb, it's coming out this week, but from other news, there's an advanced screening Monday.
And is that in Australia as well?
Yeah, there's an event apparently doing an advanced screening Monday.
Okay.
And that's an advanced screening. I don't know when the actual release is going to be.
So I guess we'll find out.
Which
soon
is
enough.
annoying because, like, you know how hyped I was to go
that.
see Teen Titans Go to the movies.
Yes.
And it's not even coming out to 13th.
Well, that's what we
September.
were going to see before we went and saw Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
Was it, but being a fortnightly show now, I can't remember if we've talked about it. The post-credits for Teen Titans Go? Did we talk about that last episode?
I don't think
it's the other Teen Titans. It's
Yes.
Yeah.
Did we talk about this or
I
no?
don't think
because I wasn't out yet.
Oh, okay. Then that makes sense.
I haven't seen them.
Oh,
whatever.
okay. So basically, because Teen Titans, the show that I grew up on.
Yeah. So did I.
Oh,
yeah.
One everyone grew up on.
The best thing ever. The like anime art style to it slightly. Oh my god, amazing. They did 5 or 6 seasons, I think.
Yeah.
And then it ends on a cliffhanger.
All right.
And then they swapped to Teen Titans Go completely suddenly. And I was like, whoa, this is very different. They still have all of the amazing
difference between the like the one we watched in Teen Titans Go.
I think it's more kid.
So Teen Titans Go. So remember in the original Teen Titans when like Beast Boy and Cyborg would be a bit silly.
Yeah.
It's 110 times that. Only with everyone.
I heard the movie's really good.
Yes, I heard the movie was amazing, but the big thing coming out of it is that if you stick around until after the credits have finished...
See, who does that?
Exactly. You get to see a clip of like a camera's being set up and then it pulls back and like pulls focus and it's the original Teen Titans cartoon and they're like, we've figured out a way to come back. And that's it.
That's cool.
And it's like, are we going to get this final season?
Are they?
I hope so.
Especially
I haven't heard anything.
Especially with the DC streaming service.
Oh, yeah.
So I can see them 100% going, hey, you know how we don't have many new shows on here? Next
Boom.
season of Teen Titans.
Cool.
That'd surely drag in
That would
quite a
get
few people.
so many people in.
Is there any other news you want to talk about?
I think. Yes. So there was something to do with. It's actually a bit of video game news with some TV news. Are you ready?
Braden, we don't do video games.
Have you seen the Tekken 7 teaser for new character?
No.
Negan.
Really?
In Tekken.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I've never really been one to play Tekken. But,
Exactly. But like they released this trailer being like, oh yeah, we're introducing our new DLC pack, and then suddenly it's all these random characters who I've got no clue who they are, and then the end suddenly goes and you get some dialogue from him from the show.
Yeah.
Obviously. And then at the end it's like Tekken cross The Walking Dead. So they could put other characters in.
I
Who
imagine
knows?
they would put Daryl in.
Yeah. But it's the
almost
weirdest
shown.
collaboration.
But you just reminded me of something from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Can we all pray for Walking Dead for a second?
Alright, 1 second.
Yeah. Okay, cool, done.
Yeah.
Do you remember? This is some old news, but they never came through with this. Do you remember when they first said they were doing Negan for a whole season, and they promised that they're going to film 2? I think they're going to film one. They're going to film all the scenes twice. One with swearing.
I forgot about this.
And one without. Apparently, they did do that, and they said that the Blu-ray release is going to be the unrated cut with all that, and nothing ever happened because they did do it because they released his first confrontation that went online when you saw that.
Yeah, and you got to see all the swearing.
And you would hear, and like what I heard was all the reaction shots used in the Ed version, they were all from the swearing one because apparently they're more intense. We never saw anything like that.
It's ridiculous.
I had to throw that out
I was out by then.
I'd completely forgotten that they'd even announced they were doing that.
John Hamm should have been Negan.
That was a mic drop. So what's the next segment we do on this show?
Well, I think it's time to talk about a new segment.
Here's what we watched for the fortnight.
time?
We're doing great for time. Yeah, it's been like half. It's been like half an hour.
Half an hour. We got 15 minutes left.
That's it, boys.
Hey, we can talk about this movie we watched.
All right, so Alex, drop on the listeners, all 4 of them, what happened. You messaged
Is that
us.
3 being us?
I messaged you guys.
You messaged us.
Can I'll set up.
Okay, Alex is going to set the scene.
It was a Tuesday afternoon. The wind was blowing. Rainy day, so I was home. And I thought, hey, wouldn't be a great idea if I went through on Braden's dad's idea of us maybe introducing a homework segment. But I thought, hey, how can I make this different? Well, Alex thought, what if I did the Spiderwick Chronicles? Boom!
Now,
Sent a message to Michael and Braden and said, yo, movie recommendation this week. Watch it before the show. The Spiderwick Chronicles.
Goddamn. So
why'd you pick that? I feel like this is a question we should ask.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you pick that?
I don't know. I did because I had to come up with a rule first that it has to be
Yes.
something on Netflix.
yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you guys could.
It's probably just easier for us.
Probably
to
and
lot easier.
less illegal too.
Yeah. Oh, and even just trying to do that nowadays, I've got no chance of even figuring out how the hell to do that. I looked at it again once, like months ago, and I was like, this has sort of changed so much since like 4 years ago when I would,
Okay, so I was scrolling through Netflix and it popped up, and I was
Yes.
like, because
I liked that.
yeah, I loved that. 'Cause
Okay, sorry.
I remember this is throwing back when I was started in year 5 because this film came out in 2008, and it was
which blew my mind when I like
10 years,
rewatched parts
10
of it
years
then.
old.
That's
And
ridiculous.
I remember sitting in the school library, and I remember finding a book called Book 1, the Spider Chronicles. I think Book 1's called The Guide or something. I don't know.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I have the book sitting
got
on my
the-
bed, but I
yeah.
can't reach it from here.
I reckon I can grab it.
Here we go. Oh, I'm also tied in by headphones, so
Yeah.
Michael's a little bit more agile. He's got a higher dexterity rating
What's
than
Book
me.
1 called?
The field guide.
The Field Guide. That's close enough. And I remember finding this book in the library, so I rented it and I read it. And this is 10-year-old Alex.
Yeah.
Who doesn't
So
do a lot
he
of
can
reading.
he can form a sentence, but
Barely.
no words higher than 4 syllables.
No. You got that right. Anyway, I found it. So I read it and I really liked it. Then I found out a movie was coming out and I was just like, oh,
Oh, cool.
maybe I should read the rest of them. So I went out and made Mother buy me the rest of the books
Nice.
as I read them, as you do as a kid. And my nana, took
you to see the
me
movie.
to go see, and my sister, this movie. And from now on and to this day, this movie's I've always had like a unique feeling that I've never had with any other film.
Because they did do something very weird.
They did. And I remember loving it. And so that's why I recommended it.
Yes.
Guys, you both watched it.
I
First time?
I had never watched. Like I
You
remember
ever
getting.
heard of it?
Oh yeah, of course I heard it. Like I heard of it when it came out. Like I grew up with Foxtel, so I had Nickelodeon, so that it was all over Nickelodeon and stuff. Like
Yeah, it's a Nickelodeon film.
I know that. I forgot that fact.
Same.
But I remember getting the toys which had like I can't
McDonald's toys?
I'm trying to think of which one I had. It must have been Hog Squill.
Dog Square.
I think that's the toy I got. He was holding a bird cage, but you also got like the little stone thing with it.
Yeah.
And I remember getting those from and I reckon if I dug through my toy box, I reckon I could find it. One that's
Ooh.
sitting in the shed. I might have to have a sus, but yeah.
I feel like Macca's toys, for some reason, hold their value so
Do you
much.
remember the Spy Kids one? When you
Yes.
collect and you
Oh,
get
hell
Ralph
yeah.
from Spy Kids?
Hell yeah.
But
That recommendation that's going to be coming up now.
Oh god, it is.
Because
Totally
all
gonna be-
three of them are on Netflix.
yeah, I never watched it until
Yeah.
today. I did have
So-
to watch it very segmented.
Initial reactions.
Yes.
I thought it was really cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome, isn't
Like
it?
I didn't realize like it did escape my mind how old it it's 10 years old, but like the CG and everything holds up.
Most of the CG holds up. I think the creatures look a bit dated.
Yeah.
They look like early 2000 CG. Early
Um,
2000
the
CG.
main
The
villain,
ogre.
when he's in the ogre form,
Morgorath?
In like full daylight, you mean?
Yeah.
oh no, even just in general,
He's
when they
dope when he comes out as old Nick Nolte though.
yeah,
And he like baits him as a man.
But,
Oh.
Paints him.
but yeah, when like you see him in full full ogre form, it does look a little bit off.
Yeah, you're just like,
especially him transforming. That does like between
Yeah.
shapes. That does kind
It
of.
looks a bit. It looks. Which is fine. It's what they had at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm sure it looked awesome back in that day.
But like,
Oh,
with the
back in the
creatures-
day, it was lit.
with
But-
what's his the little one? Him disappearing and reappearing. Like,
Is it Martin Short?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it is Martin Short.
What's his name?
I can't remember the
Yeah,
character.
he's a okay. But the thing that I have to commend is the two Freddie Highmores.
Yes.
When I was a kid, I thought they were
They got it
twins.
so good.
I actually thought that was today. I had to actually look it up. I was like, wait, hold on a second.
I
plays them
didn't think he had a twin.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He does
Yeah.
it so well playing two characters.
Yeah.
He's a child
Excellent.
actor.
And no, but he's
Better
been
than Lindsay
amazing.
Lohan.
He's been amazing since he was
He's
a
been
kid.
in like
Since
he's still
Charlie and
and
the
stuff.
Chocolate Factory.
He's amazing in The Good Doctor. I've only seen like 4 episodes of The Good Doctor.
I've never
Doctor.
watched it.
Oh man, I watched 4
Base
episodes
Motel is
just
apparently really
randomly.
good too.
Oh yes, I need to watch that at some point
Yeah.
as well. I need to watch so much.
But yeah, I found it quite enjoyable.
Yeah,
like
it's really fast paced. It's really
it is. Like
enjoyable.
I found myself like real because I did watch it segmented. Because I did watch
Yeah.
So you
like
can
a
say
couple
you
of
watched
blocks.
it in book form.
Yeah, you watched it chapter by chapter.
Oh, roughly. But like in the blocks I did, I could tell how quick it was going because
Yeah.
by the time I paused it, went out, came back, did it, went back.
It
to,
was like,
went to
I can
work,
see that there's only a little bit
then
left.
watched the last little bit. But like even in the parts where it didn't like, especially between when I went out between work, the big block where a lot of stuff happened. I thought that was only a good like 10, 15 minutes. That was 40 minutes. And like it does move fast.
It's
Yeah.
because you've got all those books into one movie.
You have
One
5 books.
Half an hour. 1 hour. 30.
It's really fast
I think it goes
paced.
for 1 hour and 38 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
but
including
there is
credits-
there's like 9 minutes of credits.
Yeah, so
Damn.
it's short. It's
I
very
don't CG
fast-paced.
back in the day.
But apparently they cut out one of the whole books when doing
Oh
it
really?
too. Yeah,
I don't remember details.
because
like
I know
that.
differences between the books. I won't bore you with the details, but
Yeah.
they did cut out a whole book. And
I thought they did.
I mean,
a
they
really
can't
good job.
bring across everything. You got to remember,
But
it
they
was
got
a kids film, so they can't make it too long.
they got the tone and the feel so right. though.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. They got all the weird,
Magical,
quirky
like-
characters, the lore of the world,
And-
they nailed
Do
it.
you know what's so good? It's or actually, I'm not sure if I wanted this to be a franchise or not.
No.
Yeah,
But
like,
they're just the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Oh, the
that's
world is-
Maybe not a sequel,
incredible.
but maybe
I'll
just
bring that up after. I'll
world.
bring that up
Yeah.
after with stuff. But like you pretty much remember the
yeah.
entire film.
So I didn't rewatch it because
week one and
yeah. Alex has given me some strikes for
4
screwing up.
strikes. You got one left.
I'm on 4 strikes. In baseball, I'd be shot. But I was thinking back on it today before we recorded, and I was like, I think I remember majority of this movie, like
we just watched the trailer
my memory.
earlier.
And I rewatched the trailer before Alex got here. I remember the entirety of that movie, like because the trailer shows the entire film.
Yeah.
But I remember all of it.
And it's really quite sad in some places too.
Yeah.
When she's talking about when her father left,
yeah.
and then she got thrown in. She
Yeah, because
she
no
was
one would
crazy.
believe her.
No one believed her. Like that got me sad.
Yeah.
And one of the moments I just went, okay, this is where it's pretty dark for a kids' film too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I
It's
thought
when
that.
his dad walks into the door and he's like trying to. It's not his dad. It's Mograth.
Yeah.
That's his dad, and he's just like, like, hey son, it's me.
Yeah.
And the son is just like, tell me what you want. Like, tell me what you wanted to tell me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, that's pretty dark.
Yeah, it is.
Even just him finding out exactly like what's happening, like
Yeah, his story, like this.
Especially when you think about in like the 2000s, there were a lot of kids out there who were experiencing that sort of stuff
Exactly.
in their real life.
even just the whole part, like it's a very tiny
Divorced
part.
parents, by the way. No,
But yeah, but like the whole part where like, cause his mum doesn't believe him,
Yeah.
and he just yells at her and like,
Oh,
then he gets all sad because he's like, the last thing I said to my mum was, I hate
that's
you.
the moment. That moment crushed me too. When
Yeah.
he went, I
sucks.
hate you, and I wish you were. Or like,
I know it's like, I
wish
don't want to live with you or
Yeah,
whatever.
I hate you, and I
it's-
don't want to live with you. And then the daughter's like, oh, it's none of that. I just really like that. It felt like a real family.
It
Yeah.
did.
And the fact that they can fit that in with all of the crazy magic
Exactly.
stuff, good balance.
But,
We might be just overhyping this movie, but this movie was a lot better than I.
Well, we watched it when we were kids, so we get
Alright.
nostalgia for it as well.
What about some negatives with it? Not so much negative, but what sort of like little gripes do you have with the movie?
CGI, yeah.
But you got to remember the time. For it.
Maybe it happened. Everything happened super fast.
See, like
Yeah.
my one thing, like it's not more a downside. It's just what I wanted to see the world a little bit more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, cause it kind of is confined to what's just around the house and these goblins. That's about it. And,
and,
one additional monster, the
They
mole.
kind of tease you with it
troll,
because
mole.
it's like you see all of this crazy art and all of these crazy bits and pieces.
I like the fairies that she's got around the flower
Yeah,
fairies.
The
Like,
flower
flower-
one.
You
Yeah.
get
Fairy.
heaps of stuff like that
Say that
teased
5
at you,
times.
and you're so ready for them to just like throw all of these crazy looking creatures at you, and it's like, oh,
You're very limited. You got a very
we
limited
saw
sort
some-
of
some
view
little
of the
trolls.
world.
Like, this film could have easily been 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
Or longer.
Like
even.
it's a kids film. It's a
Yeah.
Nickelodeon film.
Kids films nowadays don't give a shit. They'll be like, if this is meant to be 2 hours, it's going to be 2 hours.
yeah. But like, yeah, this is very much a time where they're thinking, okay, kids don't have too big an attention span. We're gonna make this movie quick.
But like,
But
they
when
do
you
a good
rewatch
job
it-
of
Still
like
pacing
exploring everything and pacing it.
Yeah.
Like, that's like I don't shit like I'm not saying that's a bad. I just really wanted to see more of the world.
Yeah, you want more world building in there.
And also like how they defeat Molgrath or whatever. It's so abrupt. Like it's just so
How
abrupt.
cool is it though?
It is so like that completely slipped my mind that he eats, but like the whole
Yeah.
movie he's going off chasing birds.
So good.
And I'm just like,
forgot.
That is
Yeah.
exactly
I
how
was like, because
you
like
need to do
you
that.
you cut from the dude Jared dangling
Yeah.
to Hogskool in the tree, and it's just like this just looks like how is he gonna help? And then he's like just throws the book, turns into a bird, gets eaten. I'm like, all right,
How
yes.
fool do you reckon he is?
It's perfection.
It's great.
But,
like,
how
And
this.
Seth Rogen, it's like that.
Yes.
You don't know it's a kid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you look back now at the cast.
Well, I
and
didn't
you're
even.
like,
I didn't even pick it up. I didn't even pick up like.
That's a very
straight
distinct
away.
voice.
I know it is. That's the thing.
I looked at the IMDb just beforehand.
Yeah.
Guess who else is in it? Uncredited.
Hey,
Ron Perlman.
really? Is
Really?
who?
He's some
Red
red cap.
Red
oh,
Cap.
yeah, Red Cap.
Yeah.
Red Cap's the second in charge.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
well,
the Goblin.
Yeah, the
that's
one with the red hat.
that's Ron
Yeah.
Perlman.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's the one that's in charge of all the goblins. And the
Ah.
troll- the
Goblin. I think they're goblins. Yeah.
Goblins. Hobgoblin.
Hogschool's Hobgoblin.
Oh, yeah, he's a hobgoblin. That's why I can give people the side.
Hobgoblin.
I
Goblin.
love the side idea. Like,
Oh,
you look through it through the ring,
it's
or if they
incredible.
want you to see them, or if he spits in your
Spit
face.
in your face. It's
Like,
perfection.
but it's only a hobgoblin that can spit
Exactly.
in your face.
It's
That's
so-
why
so
it's
good.
so good with lore-wise.
yeah.
They really
I
they
did
utilize.
kind of want to like kind of find
incredible
out a
world.
little bit more about that stone as well. It's like it's kind of like just like out of the blue. Here, look through this. But like it's good that they found
I
it
love
in
the
his.
eyepiece you can put on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had him. He made the eyepiece just to.
So
It
cool.
looks so ridiculous, but it's so cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want. So, are we going to get into what we want to recommend for next week?
All right, Brain. I think
All
this
right,
is.
Brayden, what are we recommending?
Here we
next week?
come.
We good for
Okay.
time?
Yeah, we'll finish up in a little bit.
All right.
After this recommendation and some outro housekeeping. Housekeeping. But so I've been watching a show this past week. My girlfriend started watching it.
Who?
My girlfriend.
Who?
I have a girlfriend.
No, you can't. Well, that's
That's illegal.
that's illegal, Brayden. You can't be on a movie news podcast and have a girlfriend.
And I'm on a gaming podcast.
And you're on a.
Who knows?
What are you?
I'm a monster.
Oh god. He's a
But
bird.
so she started watching this show, and I caught a random episode in the middle of the season, and god damn it if it didn't get me really interested in it. I'm not sure how you guys will react to this, if you've already watched it or if you've just heard about it because it was in the news when it came out. At least it is on Netflix. Queer Eye. Alex's sigh.
Are we watching Queer Eye,
Yeah,
really?
Do you know anything about this show?
Yeah, I know stuff about the show.
You do know?
Yeah.
I don't.
You
Come on,
don't?
man, I'm watching Orange is the New Black as it is.
Exactly. So Alex has been watching a lot of lesbians in a prison.
I've been
And
watching a lot
trans-
of dudes, sweaty dudes
trans.
tackle each other.
Yeah, exactly. You've been watching sweaty dudes tackle each other. Are you ready?
We're
for
already making ourselves sound pretty bad here.
No, are you ready for a middle ground between those two things?
So what is it?
So basically, there was a show a long time ago called Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, and it was where these 5 gay guys, each specializing in one part of a makeover, would go and do over a straight guy and make them like confident in themselves and look better and all this
That
crap.
doesn't sound half bad.
Exactly. So
Like it could be pretty interesting.
back in the
We do like
day,
Love Simon.
they
that's
exactly.
fair.
So they do say that like the old show was about tolerance and like because it was very much in an
In
era
a time where it was not tolerated.
yeah, it's like oh you're
the
gay.
gays.
Yeah, get like no, I don't want to talk to you. Whereas now it's like they're saying it's all about acceptance.
Yeah.
But basically, my thing for us watching this first episode is...
Are we watching episode 1?
Only episode 1. If you like it, go ahead and watch the rest so we can talk about more.
Okay.
But, because seriously, this first episode, all I'm going to say to you is that, one, the grooming guy is a lot to handle, but you'll get used to him. You'll know him. He's got very long hair, and he's, oh my god, yes! It's a lot.
The look on Alex's face.
He's the only one who's a lot to deal with. The rest of them are cool.
Okay.
But so
I'm open-minded.
Yeah, be open-minded about that. But they go up and they do up this 57-year-old guy who's like, he's the sweetest guy. And I swear to God, if you watch this show like in full in that one episode, you don't like segment it, you will cry. You will cry. You'll be so happy.
That's a big statement.
Yeah, and we will talk about that next episode.
Indeed.
That is it. So
That's
yeah,
it?
yeah, that's
Done
the
for another
show.
episode.
Yeah, are you ready for my professional outro?
Oh, nothing else you want to mention if we don't have time?
We've been Vulgar Professionals.
Okay.
My name is Braden. That's been Alex. That's been Michael. Alex, where can people find you?
They can find us because I changed my personal Twitter and Instagram to Vulgar Professionals, and you can find us on Twitter at The Real Vulgars.
The Real Vulgars.
The Real Vulgars.
Oh, damn, that's good.
Also, I do have another Instagram, which is AlexLam97. Hook me up on that.
Hook me up.
Hook me up.
Look me up on that, and also, yeah, you hop on our Twitter. We're also on YouTube as The Vulgar Professionals, so
Yeah.
you can find us there.
Links to all the stuff will be
Well, it
down.
depends what you're listening on. If you're listening on SoundCloud, hey. If you're listening on
Hey,
YouTube,
our SoundCloud listeners, give us a little comment down there. See how you're doing.
we'll happily answer questions too on the show.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
If we get enough, I'm sure we could squeeze in a little Q&A sort of thing.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Every now and again,
Yeah.
compile some
And
questions.
if you're listening on iTunes, go ahead and throw us a review.
Ooh.
Let us know what you want to see in the future.
And if you're on YouTube, hey, how you doing?
Hey.
What you're watching right now takes me an extra 2 days to edit.
Yeah, fun rendering times.
Hell yeah!
Michael, where can people find you?
I think Instagram's M Herman N with 244 at the end.
There you go.
There
You'll
we
get
go.
better at saying that.
Yeah.
Hey, Brayden, where can people find you?
Oh, well, people can find
no one cares about that.
Yeah, cut out.
because I've got a thing that I can actually plug.
Yeah.
So people can find me. I am on Instagram as Braden Dixon __, which is a dumb name, I know. But yes, you can find me on there.
Lovely.
You will also find me on a podcast that I help produce called Hack the Dino. It's a fortnightly gaming and comics podcast, and we do a bunch of extra stuff and let's plays and all that amazing gear.
Everything we don't talk about.
Everything we don't talk about,
Hey,
because
we talk about Tekken.
this show covers all the things that we don't talk about on Hack the Dino.
Whoa.
Because we don't talk about movies on Hack the Dino.
Which is a crying shame.
Yeah, but now we're getting our fix with this. Vulgar Professionals.
Well, yes, that's if people come over from there.
Please.
Please.
I'm going to get them to plug us, which is going to be good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually be like, hey,
Hey,
Can you do me a favor?
hey, can you
Just keep
plug our
poking.
show?
Just stand there poking
Yeah.
the entire time.
100%. I'll be like, hey, you guys want me to keep doing video for you? Plug the show. And then they'll be like, what if we don't? And I'll be like, I'll still work for you.
please.
Please.
Shit, they call my bluff.
Damn it. Yeah, they did call my bluff. But yeah, we've been Vulgar Professionals. I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it wasn't so movie news centric, but
Nothing's happened.
exactly.
Yeah, we haven't.
There's gonna be shows like this. There's gonna be shows where nothing crazy happens, and we just end up talking about
And we
random
movies.
other things.
shows where we've probably had to stretch to find a 45-minute runtime.
Yeah. Oh, I think we've hit 45 minutes easy,
Okay,
but
cool.
because thankfully now the topic of the show is going to be about Mission Impossible.
Hell to the yeah.
Yeah. And now we're just having a short powwow meeting after the show. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Cool.
Wow, so it's. Did you get that? Did you get that?